Vegetable omelette, 271 calories, pretty easy to make. Make sure you've got all your ingredients at hand and your equipment. Don't want to be stuffing around and going and chasing things. You'll notice that I cut the mushroom up 2 different ways. Dice it up and then cut it into thin slices as well. You can cut the mushroom up however you want, but it is nicer to have it in smaller pieces. Mixes through the omelette better. I cut the shallot up 2 different ways as well. Finely shred all the white bit and a little bit of the green. Reserve some of the green to use as garnish later on. So I cut the garnish a little bit coarser. Tomato. Dice it up. Notice how I'm leaving the eye of the tomato. I'll put that in my vegetable stock. And that's quite an easy way to remove the eye, rather than try and stick a paring knife or a bird's beak knife in the base of the tomato and turn it around. And this is a lot faster. It also squares off the bottom of the tomato, so I have a firm base to slice on rather than having the tomato move around. You can remove the seeds, but it's unnecessary and it takes a little bit of extra time. Notice that I'm cracking the eggs into a cup or a ramekin first, just to see if there's any blood spots on them. Generally eggs are quite fresh in Australia now, but when I was younger you definitely had to do that. So mix your eggs and milk, whisk it up, make sure it's really well whisked, then you pass it through a sieve just in case there's pieces of shell, or in this case the rope leading from the egg yolk to the fat end of the egg. So these are all the ingredients, just assembling them here. I pre-grated the halloumi cheese and the mozzarella. Okay, putting some chili, some pepper and some salt in the egg mix. Start off spraying a wee bit of oil in the pan and then cook the mushroom and the white part of the shallot. Gently pour in my egg mix and then smooth it out a wee bit. I'm using a non-stick pan. Generally you'd use a non-stick pan and a lot more oil than what I've put in. I'm attempting to eat slightly low fat. Scrape around the sides. This allows the egg mix to run onto the edges of the pan, and when it's almost cooked I sprinkle it with tomato, the green parts of the shallot and cheese, both types of cheeses. Now it's almost ready. You can see it's cooked all the way around and it's definitely cooked in the centre. That's the hottest part of the pan at present. To serve it, you loosen the omelette up so it's not sticking to the pan. This is stuck a bit because I haven't used enough oil, and start to roll the omelette. And as you remove it from the pan, flip it over a little bit. Okay, you can see how easy that is. There's a few gaps in the omelette, again because I didn't use enough oil. Okay, mould it up and there we go.